Hey guys, I want to be kind of quick. I'm in between running, but today I want to share with you guys about my struggle with anxiety. And I'm doing this because I think it's important to talk about mental health. I don't think we talk about it enough, especially in church. I think we should talk about anxiety. I think we need to talk about depression. I think we need to talk about addiction. I think we need to talk about those things. And I think there's a lot of pressure in this world to be Instagram ready all the time. And I want to do my part in trying to take down the wall and just say it's okay not to have it all together. That's okay. So I started struggling with anxiety after I had pneumonia really badly a few years ago, and I struggled with debilitating anxiety, panic attacks, worry, consumption, heart racing, sweaty palms, rapid breathing. I had just everything, mind racing, inability to sleep and rest. Anyway, and then that can in turn make you very depressed. And so I struggled with this for a couple years, like I said, and I was doing all the things I was supposed to be doing. I was reading the Word, I was praying, I was talking with my husband, I was talking with my close friends, I was doing the things that you're supposed to do and trying to get better, and I wasn't getting any better. And finally talked to my doctor. I really felt a lot of shame talking to my doctor. Looking back, I wish that I wouldn't have, but I did. I felt like I should be able to get over this on my own. And when I say worry, I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been worry about getting sick again. That's really where it started, to where I would avoid germs, avoid certain places and people, and just be really fearful of walking through that again. Or it could be something like I was scrolling through social media and I would see, oh, somebody got West Nile in Oklahoma City, and I would let my kids play outside. It could be something very simple to something very big. I was just anxious and worried all the time. And so I finally talked to my doctor, and she gave me a low dose of a medication to help with my anxiety. And like I said, I had a lot of shame surrounding that, but I needed that at that time. And there's no shame in it. I realize that it's fine. It is fine if that's what you need. There are real things going on in your body. And I would have people tell me all the time, well, you just need to calm down. You just need to stop worrying. And here's the thing. If I could have done that, I would. That's like telling someone who's having an asthma attack, just breathe deeper. If they could, they would. They can't. And so I really learned from that time to give myself some grace. The medicine helped greatly, and I was able to come off of it after a period of about 6 months. Since then, though, and during that time, the Lord has given me some practical helps, and I wanted to share those today. I still struggle with anxiety. It'll well up, and I think I just know where to go with it now. It's not that I necessarily don't have it. He's just given me some great things that help me cope with it, so I hope this helps you too. For one thing, he reminded me, just like with the Israelites, he gives you the manna or your daily bread that you need for today. So much of anxiety is pulling a fear from the past into the present, or pulling a fear of the future into the present. And what it does is it robs you of today, and it basically steals your life. That's what it was doing to me. And by coming and making me unaware in the present, I wasn't connecting with God. I wasn't collecting that daily bread that he had given me, because I was wanting manna for some future event, or I was wanting manna that had already been given to me for something that I'd walked through in the past. He gives us just what we need for today. And at the end of the day, there might not be anything left, but his mercies are new each morning. He also comforted me with a passage from Psalms that says, your word is like a lamp unto my feet, a light into my path. And I realized that if he's talking about the word as a light, then that implies that the path must be dark. Sometimes it's shrouded in darkness, and all you can do is take the next step. I was wanting to see 5 or 6 steps. I was wanting to see Holly with no anxiety, or a guarantee that my future would be secure, when the truth is he guarantees me the next step. Just the next step. And so many times when I struggle with anxiety now, I have to go back to basics. Kind of like someone who goes in for a loan and they check the credit to make sure you have a good pay history. On days when I'm struggling with anxiety, I go back and check God's credit, so to speak. I check his faithfulness, and I see that he's always provided just what I need for that day. And it's okay if all you can take is the next step. Do that. And it's also okay, I want to say, if you're struggling with anxiety, it's okay to say it. It's okay to own it. It's okay to ask for help. Seek out a counselor. Seek out a doctor. Seek out your family, your friends. We all need to say that it's okay to struggle. God doesn't ask us to be perfect. He just asks us to follow him. And in following Him, I learn that He gives me just what I need for that present moment. And if that day comes that I'm so worried about or anxious over in my head that I think it's just the scariest thing, I think He'll give me exactly what I need for that day too. And sometimes that's the only thing that helps me get through. I hope it's encouraging to you. I think it's good to be honest about our struggles. Thanks, guys.